Hey YouTube, what's going on? What we are talking about is thinning, and I don't know if it's heredity from being a guy, and passed down from our fathers, or what the issue may be. But I wanted to show you some things because what we're gonna do here is you can see how his base is thinning, and we're gonna pretty much take the weight off of the threads of the lock. Here's another one that's kind of thinning as well, and you can see here how it's come. Now from the rest of his locks, it does not look like this was done by someone else because the rest of the locks are congruently even without an issue and full all the way through, even though you can see that he does color, but the hair is not brittle nor dry. But I can say the hair is thin. It's thin and it has a looser curl pattern. So, but that's fine. It's not weighted down with products or anything at all. It's not crispy or too dry at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through here and I'm just going to clean it up, fix it, and alleviate a lot of all of this tension in the middle without breakage. He's had a few to come out, which you can see. He has full size locks. They're not too heavy, but I just do believe at this point it's just heredity that's just breaking him out. I've asked him a number of questions like, does he drink water? He said yes. On top of the color, he did condition. I can feel that in the hair. Even if it wasn't consistent, I can tell that it was there, period. So that's a good thing. He's not getting the edge up, so we can alleviate the barber doing this. And again, the rest of the hair aren't breaking off in the other places as well. I can just see it that it's just in this area. So it tells me that it's more of a natural body function than, someone else tearing his hair out. How often did you shampoo?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks? What kind of shampoo were you using?
Most of the time I use dandruff Head and Shoulders.
And okay, what conditioner?
Whatever's in my color, dark and lovely.
Now see, I can appreciate that honesty. You said whatever's in there, whatever my wife got, that's what we condition with. So he got some level of conditioning, some level of moisturization back into the hair, and it looks like he was. Well, you started with braids.
Yeah, I never cut my hair.
Alright, that's cool. He started with braids. You can see at the end of the lock here, he has the braided texture, shows what he did, how he did it, and he locked all the way up. How many years has this been for you?
Maybe 2.5, 3, not long.
3 years? Your hair grows so fast.
Yeah, my hair grows.
This is one of them damn factors. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all this hair for 3 years. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you around.
Everybody see me and they lose it.
Yeah, that is a lot of hair for 3 years. That's what's up. That lets me know he did something correct. So it's not that we have a scalp abrasion or anything. We don't have any issues up here, which I can see that the scalp is stressed or anything on any level. It's just that it could be heredity. It could be a number of things. He could have a nervous twitch in his sleep. But we need to take the tension off of the threads, put it back on the base where most of the weight and the strength of the lock can be maintained and held. And we just fix him up from there. He haven't had to have any kind of repair or lock extensions or any kind of wrapping on this hair at all. So he's looking good. We're going to fix this up, and I'm going to show you what my final fix up to this will be. Give me a second. Alright YouTube, and this is what I'm going to do. You can see here that I'm already preparing to do my repair by adding in the hair that I'm going to make the extension with in the areas where he had the thinner locks that had slid all the way off. In the process of me maintaining and picking them up in the ponytail just to secure them, they went ahead and slid off, which is fine because that actually gives me a better base to work with. And I've actually started all over already here, adding in the small braid and the piece that I'm going to put in. So now I'm going to go ahead and wrap this piece so we can actually have him back to the length that he had, especially that by this being in the front middle of his head. So we're going to wrap this up now, and then I'm going to show you in just a second. Alrighty, and this is how we got our boy back going. We put some extended pieces in here, and these are two of the pieces that we extended to put back. This is another one we added on to put him back. You can see I still got the fuzzy ends on this one, pretty much on all three of these, to show how we just added these pieces into the hair, but I made them evenly congruent to the locks that he already. Oh shit! Falling in the corner. To the locks that he already has. So just keeping it even, keeping it right, keeping it going, and this is how we got my boy Jay back in the game. So check me out for more. Peace.